Ever wondered what really happens behind the scenes when you write a simple for loop in Python? What if I told you that each loop is secretly powered by two hidden methods that control everything, iter and next? Let's create a list A that will have elements 1, 2, and 3, and on this list I will show you how for loop works. Now you know if you want to get every element of this list, you can just write for I in A and then print I or do whatever you want with this I. But to understand how this for loop works, we first have to learn what is iterable. Iterable is an object that has iter special method, and iter special method is used to create iterator object, which is further used to iterate through elements of an iterable. I know it sounds confusing right now, but it will all be clear once you see how it works. So, to create an iterator object of this A, because A is a list, it is an iterable, I can create an iterator object. I will call mine I, and now if I want I to be iterator, I need to call iter special method of this object A. So I'll write A underscore underscore iter, and this will work. But we don't want this robust code, so we will use built-in function iter A. This will again return an iterator for this A object, and it will work completely the same. Now, you need to know that every iterator has next special method that is used to access the current element value. So I can print I dot next, and this will work, but again, we will use built-in function next. This will print 1 and move my iterator to the second position. Now, if I want to access the second position, I need to print next I. And if I want to access next position, I need to print next I. But now I'm manually traversing my list. So maybe I will forget when to stop and I will breach the limit. So if I print next I again, my iterator will return stop iteration error, as you will see now. 1, 2, and 3 are printed, and also stop iteration is printed as well, as I have told you, because I breached the limit. So how for works and how to know when to stop and not breach the limit. For actually works like this. For is actually a while loop that looks like this. First, how to know when to stop? We stop when we reach the stop iteration error. To do that, we need to use try and except. We will try to move our iterator to the next position, and if we can't move it, it means that it reached stop iteration. And this should break from this while loop. And if it didn't reach, if it didn't return stop iteration, it means I haven't reached the end of my for loop. So I need to print or whatever you want to do with your item. In this case, I will just print it. This is how for loop works. Now when I run this, 1, 2, and 3 are printed without any error returned. Now that you know the magic behind Python's for loop, let's take it a step further. Check out my next video where I will show you how to build your own custom iterators and iterables from scratch. Also, don't forget to subscribe.